afternoon, everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with Republic TV. I'm Shivani Gupta. We shift our focus to the big political development that we're counting down to. Less than 24 hours to go for the mega cabinet rejig. Republic TV getting you all the details on just who will be part of Modi's renewed cabinet. Several leaders like Mahesh Giri, Himanta Biswa Sharma or Mathur Satyapal Singh are expected to be the new faces, while existing ministers like Rajiv Pratap Rudy, Nirmala Sitharaman, JP Nadda are all set to lose their portfolios. There's also an expectation that Prime Minister Narendra Modi could announce the merging of several berths. Railways could be clubbed with road and shipping and handed over to Nitin Gadkari. These are just some of the salient features. As many as 12 new faces expected in the cabinet. Some will be elevated, some will be new entrants, some will be booted out. All of this with an eye to boost governance in the next 2 years. I'm joined by our executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor. Abhishek, what do you think will be the highlights that we can expect for, we can look for, the arching theme of this, cabinet reshuffle, which could very well be the last one before 2019?
Yes, for all practical purposes, Shivani, this is going to be the last one. So far as the overarching theme is concerned, we believe that it should be getting a proper defense minister. We have had an ad hoc defense minister since Manohar Parrikar quit to become Goa chief minister. And obviously, grooming of next generation of talent, we are looking forward to that in this reshuffle between Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, how they pick up talent from the BJP. It is always said that the bench strength of the party is relatively shallow. And in that backdrop, how would they reward merit and punish non-performance? We have already seen 5 of the ministers quitting. At least one, Shivani, is believed to be because of there were some serious charges that, or there were reports that came to the government that he was indulging in inappropriate activities, essentially corruption. So we are yet to get the details about that, but essentially this is a rejig aimed at rebalancing as a build-up to 2019 general elections, Shivani. It is a rejig which restores Raisina in terms of getting a defense minister and obviously grooming next generation of talent.
On the issue of the defense minister, of course, Arun Jaitley is on record to say in the run-up to this cabinet reshuffle that he hopes he will be relieved very soon. That is as clear an indication a minister in charge can give, isn't it, Abhishek? Just who do you think is the biggest contender to take over that portfolio?
Well, it was said that Nitin Gadkari could have been moved, but he has, we are told, expressed his reservations not just for defense but even for railways, because Shivani, there was this talk that an omnibus ministry of transport would be created, which would include not just roads and ports but also perhaps railways. With Nitin Gadkari expressing his unwillingness to really take up that challenge or to really move into railways, it seems that we will have another minister for railways. For defense, again, if Nitin Gadkari has said no and Suresh Prabhu stays in the ministry, because you remember when post the railway accident in Muzaffarnagar, when Suresh Prabhu had gone to the Prime Minister with his resignation, the Prime Minister had asked him to stay put, which means that Prabhu is going to continue in the ministry, and given his stature, possibly he is a strong contender for defense as well, Shivani.
Manisha Priyam, noted political commentator and Republic contributor, joining us over the phone line. Manisha, what are your big expectations from this NDA cabinet reshuffle?
I think this is going to be the most watched cabinet reshuffle of the Modi government. Nearly as important as the time of formation of the Modi government itself. The expectations are that Mr. Modi will be looking at ministries that are unperforming, ministries where there have been issues in the past. But more than that, there have been many vacancies. Remember, unfortunately, Mr. Anil Madhav Dave passed away, and Mr. Manohar Parrikar has had to go back to Goa. So, and Mr. Venkaiah Naidu has been elevated to the position of vice presidency. So there are very key positions that are empty today. Now, will it be the party, will it be the Janasangh, will it be the RSS that reigns supreme there? and what kind of balance he's able to build out between the RSS and the party. That's going to be something that's going to be watched out for. But also quite clear that Mr. Modi is going through a consultative procedure. That consultative procedure, one can see, is happening between the party and himself. It's happening also at the levels of the RSS, but it's also happening at the top echelons of the cabinet. It's quite clear now that Mr. Jaitley, Mr. Rajnath Singh and Sushma Swaraj met up to understand what the dynamics of the cabinet community on security is going to be like. So within the cabinet itself, large consultative process, and Mr. Modi is on conversation with the party chief, Mr. Amit Shah, and both of them in conversation with the RSS. Remember, the Mathura Vrindavan conclave that's happening of the RSS is supposed to hold a review of what they think are the dynamics of going into the 2019 elections. And this one will be the most important cabinet reshuffle as far as the 2019 elections are concerned.
Absolutely, Manisha, you're absolutely right about consultations going on even in Mathura Vrindavan, where the RSS meet is ongoing. That's what our reporter Payal Mehta has been reporting on as well. Appreciate you joining us for the meantime, but a lot of reactions coming in, political reactions on this mega cabinet reshuffle. Listen it.
प्राइम मिनिस्टर का काम है किसको कैबिनेट में रखे, किसको काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स में रखे, किसको निकाले। इसमें हम टिप्पणी तो नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन काम के आधार पर देखेंगे तो काम के आधार पे तो ऊपर से नीचे ही प्रधानमंत्री से शुरू हो जाता है। उनका काम तो सबसे खराब रहा। जो चीज़ भी उन्होंने वादे किए थे, चाहे वो नौकरियों का वादा किया था, वो चाहे वो किसानों के साथ वादा किया था, चाहे वो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का वादा किया था, चाहे ये डिमोनेटाइजेशन के बाद उन्होंने वादा किया था ब्लैक मनी खत्म हो जाएगी। ये प्राइम मिनिस्टर के बाद सबसे ज्यादा वादे परफॉर्मेंस तो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री की खराब रही।
Well, I think that the expansion was overdue, but it is really the prerogative of the Prime Minister to see as to that the regular ministers with full attention are able to man the important portfolios. Otherwise, the governance is affected adversely. So I'm glad that eventually the cabinet is going to be reshuffled and the vacancies will be filled up.
जो उन्होंने सोच समझ करके किया होगा, इसलिए उनका प्रेरोगेटिव है, तो उस पर हमें कुछ कहना नहीं। लेकिन इतना मैं जरूर कहना चाहता हूँ कि अब देश जो है पत्ते फेंटने से नहीं, मिनिस्ट्री बदलने नहीं बदलने से कोई रुकने वाला देश नहीं है। यानी जो हालात नोटबंदी के चलते हुई है, जो जीएसटी के चलते देश तंग तबाह है, बेकारी, बेरोजगारी, किसानों की आत्महत्या, लिंचिंग, ये लव जिहाद, ये गऊ के आसपास उपद्रव, ये सब चीज़ से देश जो है वो ऊब गया है। ये मंत्रिमंडल के पत्ते फेंटने से इसमें कोई बदल नहीं होने वाला।
नहीं, हमें एनडीए में शामिल हैं। प्रधानमंत्री के निमंत्रण का अभिनंदन स्वागत है। सभी को अपने विचार के हिसाब से पार्टी और विचारधारा चुनने का अधिकार है और कमल हसन भी उनमें से एक है।
Abhishek continues to be with me. Abhishek, the other tightrope for the NDA, of course, is going to be how to handle the allies, isn't it? Is there any clarity on just how JDU is going to be accommodated, the newest member in the NDA fold?
Well, yes. Two members of the JDU would be getting into the cabinet. The two names that are already being bandied about include that of Ramnath Thakur and RCP Singh. RCP Singh is someone who has had a long stint with Nitish Kumar from his bureaucrat days as an assistant to Nitish and could be included in the cabinet in some capacity, as also Ramnath Thakur. That's basically what happens in alliance partners, is that the partner decides who from their ranks gets into the cabinet and the ruling party takes them, or the NDA is going to take them.
In fact, Abhishek, if you could hold your thought, we have some breaking news coming in with regards to the JDU itself.